Good morning. I'm Pastor Pete Seiferth from Northminster Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. And it's Friday morning. I have a devotional thought for you. And here I am on our campus at Northminster in our multi-purpose room. And it has been temporarily turned into a warehouse space. You also see that our Director of Student Ministries, Sean Farrell, is working behind me. We're going to talk to Sean in a minute. But I want to tell you a little bit about what our students are planning tomorrow on Saturday. It's an event called Love Our City, and it's with students from our congregation, middle school and high school students, as well as from St. Andrew's Presbyterian. And they have a vision of doing a love project of sharing food with those who are hungry in our community. And they're also going to not only be handing out food, because you can see all the food we've got here, but they're also going to be sharing hope and inspiration, and they themselves are going to be studying God's Word and learning about what does it mean to love others. As their inspiration this week, they're going to be looking at the Old Testament book of Esther. And you might remember that story. It's an amazing story where Esther is the queen, and she is Jewish, but in a very Gentile kind of situation. And she has this responsibility and the opportunity to save her people who are being threatened. And it's her uncle Mordecai who comes to her, and he's been praying and fasting. He's been looking for a way to save the people from their impending doom. And it is in this way then that he comes to Esther and says, you need to go and get all the people you can and pray and fast, which means don't eat for a period of time, for 3 days, in order that these people could be saved. Now this Saturday, students will be going without food for the period of time that they're here, and maybe even longer. Traditionally, it's been called our 30-hour famine, but this year, because of COVID, we're reducing it to about a 5-hour experience that's going to be safe and outdoors. But they are going to be relying on God as they serve our city and love our city. So I'm here with Sean, and he's going to show you a little bit that's going to go into these grocery bags. Hey, Sean.
Hey.
And maybe you can tell us a little bit more about what you're doing.
Yeah, so we're filling these bags to the brim the best that we can. We've got cereal in here, quintessential for growing children as well as families. We got some pasta sauce. Everybody loves a little bit of spaghetti, so that's pretty good. And then we've got some other canned goods, and I'm going to grab them real quick, and I'll just do one whole bag. We got some green beans, some corn, and some chili that also goes in it. Right there. And then we've got 3 cans of chicken noodle soup, because everybody on a cold winter day loves a little extra soup. So we got some soup in there, and then we got some peanut butter, a little jar of peanut butter, creamy of course. We've got some applesauce and some spaghetti noodles. Those will go nicely on top. A little tuna for protein, and then we've got a bag of rice, 2-pound bag of rice going right on top to fill that bag to the brim. Now these bags weigh a lot, but it's our way of loving our city, and we're called as children of God to love our neighbors, but also love our city. And we know that they're in need, and so we're trying to do this as a way for our students to learn how to love our neighbors, but also for us to reach out to the people that are struggling right now in our city.
Amazing, thank you, Sean. What's the pink paper that you've got there that says Love Our City on it?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in each bag, we're going to put in a roll of toilet paper, actually a loaf of bread on top, and then one of these lovely Valentine's cards. And what that is our students are going to write Valentine's to these strangers, these people that they don't know. And it's just a way for them to express how thankful they are for those people that showed up to receive these bags.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sean. Blessings to you as this project goes on. Tomorrow is Saturday. Friends, I just hope that you're going to be encouraged by what our students are up to this Saturday. And will you join them? Will you join them in praying for our city, praying for them as they go without food for a period of time? And maybe you yourself feel called not only to pray, but maybe to fast and to be a part of what God is doing through the sharing of generosity and being a Valentine to someone in our community, maybe someone who needs to know that they are loved and worthy of love. All right, God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.